Welcome to Retrobot, the YouTube channel where we feed a friendly space robot a diet of pure nostalgia. I'm Clay, and this is Retrobot, and we're... Thank you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on your line. I apologize. So, we are here to talk to you about one of our favorite subjects in the whole freaking world. We are here to talk about Final Faction. That's right, we've got the Final Faction Rumbler, which we already did a video about in the past, but now we've got the Final Faction Rumbler Weapons and Armor Pack, which... I know. I mean, this is exciting. This is such a cool thing. Well, I'll get to that. I promise. I'm not going to forget. Retrobot wants me to show it with Diabol, but we'll get there. We're showing the package now. All right, so here is the packaging, and as usual, the Final Faction packaging is decent. Now, this one isn't as spiffy as some of the packaging because it doesn't have the cool artwork on it. It just shows the product. I really like the illustrations that they do for the characters and for the mechs and stuff. But, this is still cool. It's a weapons and upgrade pack. And you see how they've kind of shown the Rumbler in here, but they've just got it ghosted out, and then they're just showing the parts that come with this. And then you see the accessories included. Only 3 parts. A scorpion-looking tail and some pincher mandible things. There's definitely a strong insect motif or arachnid motif going along with a lot of the Karn stuff. On this side, we've got a QR code, which you can blip, and you can even blip it from this video if I get the camera to focus in on it. So there we go. Yeah, just get your phone close to that, click the QR code, and you will be able to watch either one of... Right now, there are 2 episodes of Final Faction that have been produced. I'm eagerly awaiting the 3rd. And then we have some more of the same stuff on the top there. And then a close-up here, which has everything labeled. And that's always kind of cool. I like that they do this and they give you their techno-babble on what all these things are. So at the bottom, you can see, once again, it says it includes this part, and this part. And then here, it says that this is the Armored Scorpion Whip. So they're just owning the scorpionness of this tail thing, which yeah, it's definitely very Scorpion. Honestly, they could have gone full Scorpion. They could have given it pincher claws, armored thrasher claw, armored thrasher claw. See, okay, I dig these, but they could have just had just done the whole... Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, Retro. It's like, if they're already owning the tail, then, of course, then again, this is an upgrade kit that costs $1.25. So, claws... Maybe a future upgrade kit will give us big scorpion claws. Hey, Final Faction. Wait, here. Should I call... Connect me with Final Faction. Hold on. Yes. This is Clay from... Oh, you know. What? Well, no. I never said that. No, I never said that. What did you... Yeah. That was a very nice lady. And do you know what she said that you said to her? They are never going to listen to us again. Okay, well, apologies for the filthy mouth on my robot. He's sometimes a little hard to control. So... All right, let's take a look at this, and we just happen to have a Final Faction Rumbler right here. Let me show you on camera. This is the Rumbler, and it is a cool-looking vehicle in its own right. It is a 3-wheeler. It's like a chariot. I feel like what's missing from this, however, is a Diabol figure, because I mean you can really put any of the Karn in it, but Diabol just looks the best. So if I just had, oh, you have a Diabol figure right there. It's Retrobot. Can I have Can, no, give me that. Alien robots. Yeah, you'll get it back, I promise. So, all right, let's put Diabol in his chariot, and you can see he just sits in here, and he looks really good riding in his chariot. I mean, it fits him well, and you know he's such an inherent bad butt. See, I'm keeping it PG friendly. I said bad butt rather than badass. So yeah, he looks good in there, and they've got the vertebrae wheels, and they've got anti-infantry lasers, which they kind of phoned that one in, and some kind of gaping maw of planet melting death or something right there. But I will say that that as cool as this vehicle is, it's a little bit stout. I feel like it needs a little something, and that's where this upgrade kit comes in. So I could open this up, but what I'd get are these 3 pieces, just 3 pieces in a poly bag, and we're going to stick these in right here. So you have this piece right here, and you see that the holes here have a little bit of a bevel, and it matches the bevel that is on these pieces. So these just plug in right here, just like that. And look at how nice that fits. And then we have this one that plugs in right there. And that's really cool. And then we have this piece that goes on the back, and you see there is a hole right there. And this has a peg right there that goes in that hole, and the whole thing just fits very nicely on there. And Diabol, here you go, pal. Get in there. Yeah, there. All right. And so look at that. Oh my gosh. That is a thing to be reckoned with. Honestly, that is gorgeous. And it really adds so much to an already really creepy vehicle. But, you know, we've taken it from being a meh to a nah. You know, it's like that. And let's go ahead and compare it to the Arrow ATV, because that's the only other vehicle right now that they have in Final Faction. And you can see that, you know, the Arrow ATV is cool. It's a cool vehicle. And it's got armor, and it's got this big battering ram thing on the front and lots of guns. But you put that next to the Rumbler, and it's like, oh man, you know, all of a sudden, I don't want to be in the Arrow ATV. I want to flee. If I'm in the Arrow ATV, I'm driving it as fast as I can in the opposite direction, because if this thing catches up to me, then it's going to be like, and it's just going to slice that metal to ribbons and then destroy it with its death laser straight from War of the Worlds. And then the Arrow ATV is no more. That whole claim about it being virtually indestructible obviously was made before they saw the Rumbler with the upgrade kit, because this thing is amazing. It is so cool. And you know, it's not even, here's what I love about this. It's not overcomplicated. You know, you've got all these vertebrae looking things and these exoskeletal bits and these sharp looking knife edge things and stabby spiky things and everything, and yet at its heart, it's still a very simple in form. You know, you can easily make out the silhouette of this vehicle from any angle, and it looks like something to be feared. It looks like something that would go over any terrain and would do it quickly and do it painfully. So yeah, this is probably one of the simplest upgrade kits that you can get in the Final Faction universe, and boy, it really adds a lot. I mean, you know, the Rumbler, so just taking Diabol out for a second. Here you go. You can have him back. There you go. You happy? Okay, there you go. Thank you for letting me use him. He was very gracious. So, you know, it takes it from something like this that is pretty much just form follows function. It's like, okay, we got a place to hold the dude. We got 3 wheels because, you know, 3 wheels keeps it upright, and still a neat thing. You know, this is neat in itself and certainly worth the $1.25 that you would pay at Dollar Tree. But then you add this stuff, and all of a sudden, it really, really just changes the whole identity of this vehicle. It makes it into something that is just intimidating to look at. It's scary. It is scary. It is, and yeah, honestly, I feel like this is what the vehicle should have been at the end of the live-action He-Man movie. Imagine if Skeletor had come in riding on this thing rather than that parade float that they had. Huh? That would have made the movie. You know, have maybe several of these, and then Dolph Lundgren has to be flying around on his little disc thing and trying to fight these. He might not have won. Okay, I mean, Dolph Lundgren is amazing. So if anybody could defeat a bunch of these, it would be Dolph Lundgren. But I just don't know. That's a hard call to make. Nonetheless, the Rumbler upgrade, weapons and armor upgrade kit, if you've got a Rumbler and you see this at Dollar Tree, spend the $1.25. You want it. I mean, it is worth it. It is hands down, you know, getting these two things together, it's worth $2.50 for the fun that you get. You know, you get a Diabol figure while you get it. Now it's $3.75. It is the most enjoyment that you will get out of your $3.75. I promise. And if I'm wrong, I have absolutely nothing to back that up with. But I'm still standing by it. So, the Rumbler Karn vehicle with the weapons and armor upgrade. Super, super high recommend from me. I actually am looking forward to getting a bunch of these and starting to kit bash, because now I'm kind of thinking, oh, I want to put claws on there. Like, I want it to have, you know, scorpion claws. Yeah. And maybe, like, have several of these linked together and have, like, 3 of them, so that it's this 6-wheeled monstrosity vehicle or something like that. I don't know. I'm brainstorming. I'm just brainstorming. You know, that's what we do, right? We have fun, pal. We get Final Faction stuff and we like it, and then we get more Final Faction stuff, and then we cut it up and glue it together to make other Final Faction stuff. Yeah. I love you too. All right, so with all that being said, if you liked this review, then please subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so that you know when we're doing these Short Circuits videos, as well as our live streams, which we typically do every Friday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern United States time. Also, if you'd like to help support the channel, please consider joining our Patreon. We have lots of different levels of interest, and we have different rewards, including buttons and stickers and exclusive content that's only available to the patrons. So that's just our way of saying thank you, because it really does help us to grow the channel. So, with all of that being said, you're waving. Yes, I was going to do that. I was just going to do that. Now it's in the video forever. I was just going to do that. So Monica's giving me hand gestures, and when she gives me hand gestures, I never know what it means. You stay out of this. So, with all of that being said, I've said that like 4 times now. I apologize. Let's go ahead and get a thank you to our patrons from Unicron. Oh, there we go. And
thank you to our patrons, our ultimate retro heroes. Thank you to Fetchbeer, Rob S., Matt White, Starhound, Setsune Wave, and Dawn. Thank you.
And also, thank you from me and Retrobot for watching this. So, this is Clay, and this is the Rumbler with the upgrade kit. And yes, and Retrobot, Clay and Retrobot, and the Rumbler with its weapons and upgrade pack, telling you to keep it retro. What did Shift do to deserve that? I mean, this is Shift with robot arms. You know what? I'm not giving this back until you learn to use it responsibly. Alien robots. Boy, I can't take you anywhere. As soon as I bring you onto a short circuit, you like short circuit. And it's only a pun. You're not supposed to actually do it. Don't say that kind of stuff. You're going to get us banned from YouTube.